down. 185.
Check. Lucky. Slam.
From midfield, here's Carr. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, we're good.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield, and if they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ready? 50, plant.
Check.
Smooth.
57, right. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
57, Mike, 57, go.
Mitchell now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the gun on 3rd down, Mitchell. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check.
Now Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Watch
touchdown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go. Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Conley, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be strong.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Hey, Raider 2. Check 3. Check 5 down.
Shotgun now for Carr. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Jabal Sheard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Taking it about the 36. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Mitchell operating from the gun. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brian Poole. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
29. 57.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Switch up. Look at me. Zip now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first and goal. Back to throw. Mitchell. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Conley. His second touchdown of the game. His third on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. What's good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Carr to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
A pass complete here to Conley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Ready. 18 Go.
Now Mitchell to throw on 2nd down. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. To throw is Mitchell. Off play action. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. The throw complete here to Williams. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 40.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. Switch.
To throw, it's Carr. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Carr now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10.
I'm going to come back to you.
Now Carr. Over the middle here to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Kill. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Here's Carr. And he's going to go down again. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a third and long. Carr. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Right there. All day, baby.
Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Joseph now to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Stay with your man. Five. Get it.
Mitchell throwing again. And an alley to run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Go now. 30 base.
Mitchell now from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 and a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. And Watson has it right side. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Mitchell finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Here's Mitchell off the play fake. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Mitchell. Flushed out right. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Check 24. Check down.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Express. Deuce right, Chief.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Anzalone in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Here now, Johnny Townsend as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
57 to X3, 218, chopper. Hit it.
Now a man who began with the Raiders, it's Latavius Murray. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
When you see a big-time run to the outside, it always comes back to setting the edge, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and they were perfect in setting the edge there.
And the funny part is, both sides of the ball talk about it. The offense has to set the edge so you can get outside. The defense wants to set the edge to control things so they can kick the run back inside.
Offense wins there.
Offense won big.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Murray. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
61, matchbox, lights.
Now Mitchell on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Protein spill.
This is Murray. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw is Mitchell. Off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready? 90 Wolf.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Get ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr, that's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Murray. A spin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They go with Murray again. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Saints 56, Raiders 3.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the 35 on 2nd down, Carr. And he fires one incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all...
And he'll be taken down. And for the moment, a big loss, but we do have a penalty marker to attend to. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
Mitchell from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Mitchell now looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Mitchell. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now a carry for Jacobs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Carr on the bootleg. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Carr going to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them. And
as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they too will leave here at 1-3. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.